Jazz WBY.
How do I ask someone for their number without seeming super into them?
I don't know. I'm a kid. I really don't know.
I'm not sure if you can.
Start a conversation and then ask them.
Follow the swing of how things are going, what you're talking about, and kind of sneak it in there.
Be interested. Be as courteous as you can.
I would recommend just going up to the person, saying, "Hey, do you want to like hang out?"
Say, yo, what's your number? I mean, don't make a big deal out of it. If you don't make a big deal out of it, then you won't seem like you're overdoing it. If you're still in school, a great way is to like ask for like homework help or anything along those lines and just say, hey, can I grab your number casually?
If it's a school thing, even you're a group, just like pass your phone around and have people put their numbers. And
it helps if you're like in a class project with that person. That always works out well. Like, hey, you know, just in case I need to contact you about this, like figure out a way where you actually need to get in touch with them.
Get to know them first and then pretend you need some homework assignment from them, or you have option 2. Slide into their DMs.
I'm like, yeah, what's going on? How are you? Can I have your number? And just like flat, just right into it.
Forever_Lily345 asks,
how can I distract myself while waiting for a new game to come out?
I don't know, because I can't distract myself. I'm dying for all the new games to come out this year.
Go outside. There's this thing called nature.
Perhaps actually reading a book, taking a walk.
Take care of a business, whether it's working or school, studying.
Do the homework, or maybe go work, or maybe do house chores.
Play Mortal Kombat X or something.
Play the last game that you won before the next one comes out.
Play all the ones that you already have. For example, I'm just waiting, I don't know, for another new Pokemon generation to come out, for it to be another game, and I'll just keep on playing Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Play a different game. Get excited. If it's like a new version, play like the old version.
I like to throw back and play the older games that I haven't played in a while, or you can branch off into that company's, some of those other games made by that company.
Raymond Pichardo says,
how do you know when you're dreaming?
Ooh.
You just have to remember when you fell asleep.
You're sleeping. And if you're not sleeping, you're probably hallucinating.
I'm pretty sure when your eyes are closed, so then when you wake up from it, hopefully you know, but that's like Inception stuff. I don't mess with that.
How do you know when you're dreaming? When things seem too good to be true.
Generally, you're not fully awake when you're dreaming. So pinch yourself, see if it's real.
I know sometimes there's that weird in-between, like you don't know if it's real or not, but you know, the old standard pinch yourself.
if you miss your off-ramp when you're driving down the freeway, you're dreaming, because I've done that many a time.
I guess you only know really if it's a lucid dream, right? Otherwise, you just wake up and then you realize you were dreaming.
Write a letter on your hand or something like that, and just every time you're in existence, just question yourself, am I dreaming right now? And then look at your hand and you'll see the letter, right? And then when you're dreaming, that won't be there.
When you're in your dream, everything feels real. And then when you're outside of your dream, everything feels real too. You don't know, what if we're dreaming right now and we just wake up and we're 2 years old?
Cartman Joe asks,
how do I decide which college to go to?
I would rather have my parents pick it for me than myself.
I don't know because I don't go to college, but I do know Harvard is pretty good.
You have your interests and you want to find a college that aligns with those interests. There's a gut feeling you get when you find something that's right for you.
Go to Google and look up the university you basically, any university that interests you.
You look at what you're interested in, you go to Google, try to apply the one that matches your interests and your major.
It's kind of one of those things where you just gotta look into it and you don't want to mess it up because colleges are very expensive, so you gotta do your research.
If you don't know, at the time, go to community colleges. There's lots of good community colleges.
Don't commit to something you think that you won't be able to love for the next 4 years, and just go to community college, test the waters.
Go to a bunch of open houses or do shadow days.
Go and you have to visit the university, and then once you're there, meet the people. If they're your fit, go to that one.
Talk to the people there and see if you kind of get along with them.
the first thing I would want my kid to do is go to a college that wouldn't worry the hell out of me about whether or not they're in good hands and they're safe.
Really look into how much it's gonna cost you because student loans are no fun. So totally take that into consideration, and then from there, maybe it's based on location if you want to be close to home, or maybe you want to be really far away from home.
Pick a college based on what you want to do most. If the school you want is like far away, but it's like really good for what you want to do, go to the school because it's better to think long term than short term.
Ivan Gutierrez asks,
What should I do if the Kool-Aid Man breaks into my room?
I have never seen that commercial. I've heard so much about it.
That's not possible because the Kool-Aid Man wouldn't really be alive.
Dude, you gotta go. You see it, boom, you're out.
Take a baseball, you throw it at him, and if the glass shatters, he's dead.
Depends. Is he being malicious or is he just being friendly? I guess if he's trying to attack you, you better get that baseball bat and take care of him.
Follow him home and break into his house and do the same exact thing to him. Just, oh yeah! And then he's like crying and you're like, see, no one likes it when you do it.
Hey, if you're thirsty, shake his hand and offer him an empty cup.
Maybe you could get some glasses, invite your friends over, have some nice Kool-Aid.
Break out a glass, because, I mean, he's a giant pitcher of Kool-Aid, and give him a high five, maybe get an autograph.
Be friendly and invite him in and break out a couple glasses and have a drink and get to know him a little better.
You tell that fool that he needs to pay for that damage, because walls are not cheap, and that's messed up.
Thanks for watching Advice on the React channel.
Don't miss out, subscribe.
Want our advice? Comment your questions down below.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah!